Hi everyone, this is Vernell with Christ Presence Restored. Um, this weekend has been really challenging. And the reason why this weekend was so challenging is because I found myself in a funk. And I was trying to understand why, what was going on. Everything's been good. My bills are being paid even though I'm not working right now. Um, Food in the refrigerator. I mean, everything is truly going well. So I couldn't understand why was I in a funk. And then I realized that things were changing around me and I didn't have a choice of stopping it. It was just the way it was and I had no control over it. So I was just looking and it's like my daughter, she got her driver's license in the mail. Huh? That makes no sense. I mean, she's had her learner's permit for 2 years, but she really ain't ready to have a driver's license. But she missed out on that whole part of going, doing the driving test, and just the excitement, the nervousness of it, just to have that memory. So with this Corona 19, she doesn't have that memory. As one of my girlfriends, or quite a few have seniors who were graduating this year. And the last couple of weeks, even with my grandbabies, of doing classes online, that they hadn't been able to fellowship and be around each other like they normally do. And it's caused a change in our behavior, a change in the atmosphere, a change in how we normally do life. We haven't had that opportunity to do it. And then I realized that I was grieving. And I'm like, grieving for what? Why? I haven't lost anything. But then I had to realize that, yeah, I have lost um, a normalcy. Nothing is really normal anymore. Um, I'm a hugger, and there's not people around me that I can hug. I have to cover up my face, like I'm in an Arab country. No offense, please don't take it that way, not trying to offend to anyone. But I'm not used to covering up my face. People tell me I got a beautiful smile, but they can't even tell if I'm smiling now. I'm walking down in the store with a mask over my face, and I'm hoping that they can see that I'm smiling at them by the look in my eyes. You can't even understand if I'm saying hello because it's all muffled. And I'm just like, oh, I hate this. And then they're saying that this is the new normal and we got to get used to it. So I'm grieving. And you're probably grieving as well and you haven't realized it. So, not to put anything in or to make you feel anything that you're not feeling, but I just wanted to share and let you guys know that I hate it. I hate that my daughter didn't have to do a real driver's test. I'm happy she got her driver's license. I hate it that churches who want to have big engagements, they can't. I hate it that I've had friends who've had to do video funerals. I hate it that grandparents can't have their children over if they have pre-proposed conditions. I hate it. I hate it that um, seniors have to go to the grocery store at a certain point of time in the morning so they can be protected. I am grieving. And I have to be okay with it because even in this process of grieving, I know that God is in control. I know that He sees everything that's going on. I know that He's not caught by surprise. I know that He knew that I would be feeling this way. And I had to realize as I'm feeling this way, as I'm going through this process of grieving, of depression and isolation and then anger, that it's a process that I'm going to have to go through this process. And as I go through this process, it means that I have to depend more on Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ, he doesn't think any less of me because I found myself in this place. So if you find yourself in this place that you've never been here before, it's really okay. But the thing that you have to realize is that this too shall pass. And what does not kill us will make us more to where we can endure, to where we'll be stronger, to where we will get through this, and that we'll get through this with the strength that God has given us. And we'll get through this because we will endure to the end. That God has not brought us this far to let us be brought to shame. He has not brought us this far for our faith to be in vain. So it's okay. And what I did today, and I don't know if you can tell, hopefully you can't, but what I did today was I had myself a good cry. I cried. As I prayed, I cried. And I cried for all of those things that have changed. I cried for seniors who um, are not walking down the graduation aisle. I cried for weddings that didn't take place in the normal way that it would have happened. I cried. And there's a place in the Bible that it talks about all the tears that we cry, God catches them in a bottle. And that weeping may endure for a little while. It might not just be an overnight cry, it might be a little while. But the Word of God says that joy comes in the morning. So I've had my cry, and I do feel a little bit better. But I just wanted to share with you what was going on with me. And we'll be okay. We will. We'll be okay. And God bless you. And be well. But most of all, stay in the vein of Jesus, and everything will be all right. Be blessed. Bye.